Fight or Flight movie review. Guys, Fight or Flight is a good movie, and here in this video, I'll tell you why. Fight or Flight stars Josh Hartnett, and it stars him as a CIA secret agent kind of guy that takes a mission to find a person on a plane that's full of assassins. It also stars Katee Sackhoff, and this is just a fun time at the movies, guys. If you saw Bullet Train and you like that movie, this is just like that, but it's on a plane instead of a train. It's not quite the knockoff of Bullet Train, but it's filmed in the same kind of way with the comedy thrown in there, and if you like that, then you like this too. Going over to the tomatometer, 77% by critics, 76% by the audience. I think everybody overall just had fun with this, guys. Let's go down to the snapshot reviews. Chicago Tribune News Service says, surprisingly, Hartnett's Lucas hasn't worn out his welcome, even if the movie around him has fallen apart mid-air. No, I don't agree with that. New York Times, Hartnett and Chandran's laid-back chemistry steadied the film's turbulent tonal shifts, adding a punch that shakily choreographed action lacks. No, guys. I gotta disagree with this. And that's okay, because the action is competently filmed. You can tell what's going on. Let's see if we can pull up something here from the trailer. Yeah, it is shaky, but you can tell that, okay, there's punches being thrown and it's wide enough where it's not all choppy and you don't know what's going on. And Garrett, there is comedy thrown in there that does put a smile on your face. It's just audacious, and they play into that. Going over to the audience reviews here, it was a good movie from start to finish. Josh Hartnett played a good, tough bad guy, action hero, super spy, rough and tough John Wick if you just are looking for some entertainment and some blood and gore. Yeah, great stuff. Paul G. Great time at the movies, funny, highly entertaining action comedy. What does Jeremy Johns say? Let's take a look over there on the critics side. Jeremy Johns, it's like Bullet Train meets 90s movie on a plane. And that just goes to echo what I was saying before about the comparisons. Guys, it's a quick hour and 40 minutes, so it goes by pretty fast. Let's go over to the score sheet here and start filling out some numbers for Fight or Flight. Acting, directing, and story are out of a possible 2 points each. Cinematography and score are out of 1 point each. So the acting, it's competent. I don't know why Katee Sackhoff isn't bigger. She always is very good in everything that she does. Josh Hartnett here is also pretty good. He's a standout, but it is pretty serviceable across the board. But as an ensemble, I'm going to bump it up for 1.5 right there, just like that. The directing of the story, the execution of it was fairly tight. Could it have been like an hour and a half? Maybe. Story-wise, it's pretty straightforward. It's hey, find the target on the plane, keep them safe from all the assassins, beat up the bad guys. It's pretty, yeah, there's not a whole lot of depth in there. But I reserve the right to come back to the directing in just a few moments to see where we are at. Cinematography, it's well, I like the cinematography in this. I thought it was actually pretty competently done. So, score, I think there are some needle drops in here that people will like. It's got that, okay, the action is on, now we've got this really cool soundtrack to it. That will work for some, but I think it just served the movie overall. So, watchability factors out of 2 points. We've got around the 7 mark for like audience and stuff. Hey, if you like the trailers and you like the way that this looked, I would say it's at least one shot in the theater, but if it were on the streaming service again, I would probably watch it again. So it's got some watchability factor in there because there is some fun stuff going on there. And I think I'm going to knock up the directing 1 more point to get myself to a 7 out of 10 for Fight or Flight. And I'll justify that by just the execution of the action. We don't dwell on anything for too long. Like, guys, when you think about it in the end, is this a really practical thing that would happen? No. But within the confines of the story that they set up for this movie, everything works. You don't really need to know that much more about and it's just like you just have fun with it, man. That's what you're gonna have with Fight or Flight. So expect that going in. All right, guys, if you like my review here, let me know what you thought about Fight or Flight in the comments below, and we will talk about it. Hey, coming out this weekend also is the movie Clown in a Cornfield. There's a review for that up on the channel as well. But on top of that, we've got reviews for Thunderbolts that's in theaters, and we got full movie reactions over on the main channel for Tenants, In Flight, and Time Cop. Oh yeah, we went back and took a look at that film. But we've got full series reactions for Andor Season 2, Episodes 7, 8, and 9 now. These will be the most talked about ones, I think, for this series. It's just wow. Great filmmaking. We've got trailer reactions for The Conjuring, The Last Rites, and The Long Walk. Really two good trailer reactions there. We've got series reactions for Survivor Season 48, and then we occasionally do movie news throughout the week. So guys, let me know what you think about all of this. If you like this kind of stuff, come join us here on Mirror Domains, and I'll see you next time.